What am I willing to do to go get it? I push things aside just to go get it. I know my role and I play my position.
Welcome back to the YI Network, where we interview every job occupation A through Z, from the trash man to the CEO, and ask them how and why they started doing what they're doing so that you can find your dream job too. Except today, we're going to switch it up a little bit from the usual programming, and we're going to talk about the American school system, specifically at the university level. Contrary to popular belief, the generation before ours didn't have it figured out either when they were our age. Now, I'm talking specifically teens to 20s. When they were our age, they didn't know who they were or what they wanted to do with their lives either. And this is totally normal. It's only a few people in the world that know at like age 5 that they're gonna be a professional swimmer, or Bill Gates at age 13 when he started programming his first computer. That usually doesn't happen. Usually in high school we're just told to figure it out, or we're just given a job occupation. Like your mom or dad might say you're gonna be a lawyer or a doctor or whatever. But that's not the way to enjoy your life. Figuring it out is way harder than it seems, and trust me, it does not happen overnight. The journey of figuring it out is the journey of figuring yourself out. Alright, now let's dive right in. The American school system, specifically the university school system, is trash. This system requires you to get a well-rounded education, which means that for the first 2 years of school, you're really taking prerequisite courses such as math and English and all that other garbage that nobody wants to take. But this was used by schools so that students could figure out what they wanted to do by the time it got time to choosing your major to get your diploma. And back then, it was fairly necessary. You could take a class here or there of different things that you like to, different topics you might be interested in, and it would help you pick a major. But now the problem lies in time, money, and resources, because the old generation is not the new generation. Now let's talk about time. People don't want to waste their time anymore sitting in class they hate. They just want to get straight to the point if they know what they want to do with their lives. After all, life is just time. Now let's talk about money. Money is probably one of the biggest factors. Getting a college diploma is one of the most expensive things you can do. A 4-year degree costs as much as a house. People don't have money to be throwing around to see if they like or hate a class. It's just uneconomical. Like $1,000 just to take a class just to find out that you hate it and it's not something you want to do. It's unreasonable, a waste of time and money. And let's talk about resources, which is the last and I think the most important point. The biggest source of information today is not the library, it is not the university system, but it is the internet. Yes, the internet. This right here, the thing that we all have in our pockets. I can literally ask Siri or Google anything and they will give me the answers within seconds. This means that if I am interested in something or if I'm curious about something, I can look it up instantly and find the results. I don't have to go and sit in a class in order to find out what day Martin Luther King was born. I can just ask Siri. There's a website and app called Khan Academy, and I'm gonna leave the link down below. And I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I just gotta mention this. This is a 100% free course. You can literally take any class from pre-K to quantum physics, like real courses taught by real professors, real curriculum, and learn anything you want for free. So let's say you're an engineering major, but you don't really know if engineering is really the right thing for you, because maybe you don't really like math that much and you were really just told by your parents, okay, you should be an engineer just because they make a lot of money. You can literally go on Khan Academy and find the engineering course that you were gonna take, that you were planning on taking for your major, and see if you like it or not. before you even get to paying for the class and wasting your time and money. There are resources online in order to figure out what you want to do in life. And may I add that Khan Academy is way more economical than paying for a class if you haven't already figured that out yet. So my biggest advice is to utilize this podcast where I interview every job occupation and ask them why they started doing what they're doing, or the foundational reason that you would really want to get a major in something. Or not even, you don't have to go to school, you could be anything you want. Mechanic, electrician, designer, it doesn't even matter. You could do anything. But the whole point of the podcast is to help accelerate your process in order to find what you want to do, instead of dragging your feet through college, hating it, knowing that the diploma is probably not going to be something you're going to utilize after you get it. Hey guys, thanks for listening to another episode. If you enjoyed this video or audio clip, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube and iTunes podcast at YI Network. And if you or somebody you know is passionate about their job, go ahead and send me an email at whyimpassionate@gmail.com for your chance to get interviewed as well. And as always, go ahead and follow us on all social media networks at YI Network. Talk to you guys soon.
What am I willing to do to go get it? I push things aside just to go get it. I know my role and I play my position. You talking too much, please learn how to listen. I never give up, I'm not quitting, I'm persistent.